Hello and welcome to the Outer Lives mini cast for E3. This time we're talking about Microsoft's E3 press event that has just wrapped up, and today I'm joined by Lucy,
Hello.
Kev,
What up?
and Ross.
Hello.
Right, I'm not hungover anymore. It's good, it's cool. Right, let's get straight into this. Microsoft, straight out of the bat, Halo 5. What do we think? Starting with Kev, go.
It's pretty much what I expected. I mean, it looks gorgeous, but it's a bit like Doom yesterday with Bethesda. There weren't anything new that really blew me away. I don't know about you guys. Was there anything you guys thought was new about it?
Just like the way they were interacting with each other. Like
the four, yeah, co-op. That was the difference. Was it's actual co-op instead of just having two people in a game.
Yes.
So it is 4-player co-op campaign.
He said drop in, drop out, so I assume that does mean they're going to be there with you.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
If they're not, it's still cool how they're interacting when you're in co-op, like where he's telling them. Yeah, there must be, because he was telling them, like, it was contextual. He was telling the people where to go.
But I took that as him telling AI where to go when I was watching it. Maybe I'm wrong, but
that's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm getting at. It's like you're not actually alone when you're playing the game anymore. You actually feel like you're
okay. I thought you meant actual human players, like a co-op campaign with humans.
Oh yeah, but you can do that as well.
Oh, so it
You
changed.
said drop in, drop out. So that's
I
what
see.
yeah.
Oh, I see.
Apart from it looking visually stunning, like
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that game looked brilliant. Just like the way Locke and the characters actually look like the actors playing them, that was awesome.
Yeah,
But,
I thought the dialogue was excellent in that demo.
yeah, the way they were just talking, and it felt natural for the world. So cool. And then you see it, and then the big not the Promethean night, that thing at the end. I was like, okay, you're so much cooler than the Didacts from Halo 4. What's your thoughts on it, Lucy?
Well, I've never been into Halo, so I didn't expect to take much from it, to be honest. But I'm glad, like, Halo fans can, identify with it and reminisce about former Halos. But there's nothing in it for, like, new adopters of the platform. I would have thought might be something new, because not everyone had an Xbox 360. Maybe people are switching in the new next-gen platforms, but considering it's named Halo 5 Guardians, I didn't expect there to be too much new in it. So it's basically for people who are already invested in that franchise. So for me, it wasn't, it looked good. I'm not even going to say anything about that, but it's nothing for me. So I just expected them to come with something for Halo 5 multiplayer and something for Halo 5 single player as well. I thought there would be two distinctive parts in the conference, but apparently not. But it looks good. I'm not going to say anything about that. It looks good. I mean, I'm not into that whole space sci-fi thingy, but for people who are, it looks good.
They had 3 space sci-fi games at this press conference. I just realised they had 3 games that were like that.
Does Gears come into that?
No, it was there's the early access game, the one that's out now, and then the Dean Hall game Ion. They're all 3 space sci-fi games.
Yeah,
but yeah. Speaking of the Halo multiplayer, sorry.
Halo, but no, sorry about that. There's nothing. Not into Halo, but looks good. Looks good.
Yeah.
Can't say
Speaking of the Halo, the multiplayer, 24 people, I think it says.
Yeah. Warzone.
Oh, that looks insane.
Didn't they say the maps were absolutely huge as well? Like
4 times the size.
4 times bigger than they've ever been.
Yeah.
I got sort of a Battlefield vibe off it.
Oh, definitely.
How much is Battlefield? Is that 64 or something ridiculous like that?
PC 64.
30 on consoles, isn't it? Or 32. Okay.
But Halo's more, well, in my opinion, more tactical, more confined than Battlefield, isn't it?
That's the thing, yeah. Battlefield's just player versus player. This isn't just player versus player, because then you see all the AI coming into it, and it's just like, what? It's amazing.
It does.
They should have focused on that. I would have just been like, what's going on? They promised big team battle, and that's pretty big. Not gonna lie, Ross, we need to assemble a Duck Hunters for that.
I think so. A wee Duck Hunter Halo Warzone team. So we'll be looking for 14 others to join us.
Do you want any thoughts before we move on from Halo, Ross?
It's Halo.
That was great. Thank you. That's all we needed. We all knew it was going to be good, so I'm not jumping out my seat with excitement. I'm obviously very excited for the game, but you know what I mean? We knew it was going to look good and obviously they're going in the right direction. Next up is a game from Kenji Inafune. We don't know much about it because we only got a CG trailer, so I'm not super hyped for it. But what they showed, like, it's interesting. It's called Recall. What did everyone think of the CG trailer? Like, they tried to go for the emotional thing with the dog dying, but then they put it in a robot. So
What,
it's
did
cool.
no one else cry?
I didn't cry, but I was like, oh.
I really liked it. I thought the trailer was beautiful and it got me interested in the game. But like you say, we saw no gameplay. We don't know what sort of game it is. So until we do, I haven't really got any opinion. But the CG trailer was good.
Yeah, it was a beautiful trailer.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting more than a trailer. I was surprised it was coming out in spring 2016.
2016, yeah. So
Yeah,
do you think we'll see it at
KG
Gamescom?
Infune's working on Mighty Number 9, isn't he? With
Yeah.
can't remember the studio, but I didn't expect it to come out so soon. But time will tell, isn't it? I mean, I was expecting more than a cinematic trailer, given that it's out so soon. So, you know, being the bearer of bad news, I guess it's going to be delayed somewhat. Maybe
Could see
fall
that.
that year.
Unless they were just like, here it is, and then they'll show gameplay at Gamescom. So,
That would be good. That would
Yeah.
be good because they are holding that big up for games at Gamescom, so you never know.
yeah. Ross, any thoughts on it?
A bit like yourselves, it's a CG trailer. Until I see gameplay, I don't really know more. But it was a beautiful CG trailer, and I cried when the dog died.
It was.
Agreed.
Do you know what? The way she just looks at him and goes, no, and then I was like, oh, come on. It's like I Am Legend. Damn it, you don't do that. Stop it.
Stop killing dogs in games.
Thank you.
You think the dog in Fallout is going to die?
No, don't do that to me.
It can die. It can die. Speaking of Fallout 3, backwards compatibility confirmed. What?
Oh, yeah. That was
This-
a game changer.
Mic
Definite.
drop. Like, Ross.
I could have just stopped watching then. I just thought Microsoft had won. Until we see Sony with The Last Guardian.
Yeah.
And Uncharted 4. And
Ross,
everything else.
Jesus Christ, Lucy, I know you're excited for Sony, but this is Microsoft we're talking about. We're excited because the games you already earn, you don't have to pay
That's
for. That was shots fired at
So-
Sony, that.
Let's
That's
get it
great.
straight. I'm bearing in mind this conference ended, half an hour ago, right? So it's 100 games available from launch, which is available to preview members this week, and it will be done through an Xbox 360 app that will run on your system, and if you own the disc, you must enter it in. It will register the fact you own it, and it will then download a digital copy of that.
So
then
Instead of
do
playing it
you
from
have
the
to-
disc.
How about digital? Sorry, Scott, I didn't want to cut you off. How about digital games? i.e. those that you downloaded through Games with Gold or anything like that?
They
Do
will
those-
already be showing in the list when you go into
Oh,
it,
right.
so that you can
That's
download
amazing.
them.
That's
So when you
amazing.
basically the game will just appear alongside your Xbox One games,
Mm.
but when you hit into it, instead of just loading up the game instantly, it'll load up the Xbox 360
right,
app to
makes
load the game. So
That is incredible.
that's how it's working. Maybe a slightly longer loading time for initial loading for it, but supposedly other than that, it's meant to work fine.
But
Also,
like,
game-
explaining
so-
the preview
sorry.
updates for the last few weeks.
Yeah, because there was one last week and they said it's going to make
Yeah,
changes,
things
well,
Yeah.
make way for the changes after E3. That's incredible.
Just so when you say if I put in Alan Wake, if it's one of those games, then
Yes.
it downloads Alan Wake. Do I not need the disc for that anymore?
As far as
Or
I'm
do I-
aware, no. They're being very, very generous about that.
Nice.
Also, they're giving away sections of games. So the first one was it Fallout 4, and you get a free copy of Fallout 3 with it.
And
Yeah.
Rainbow Six is giving away
And
Vegas
Rainbow
1 and 2,
Six.
which
Yeah.
we'll talk about more later because that was amazing. So yeah, Kev, thoughts on backwards compatibility?
I think it's amazing, and we just found out, Ross has confirmed this, that you can play between Xbox One and 360,
Mhm.
which for people who haven't got an Xbox One yet, like me, is really
Yeah.
good because most of my friends have. I will be moving to Xbox One, and this gives me the reason now to make that jump because I've got,
Because you've got all your back catalogue.
yeah, I've got all my games. I don't have to send
cloud
any of them.
save? Do you mean like cloud saves, as in you play through a certain part on Xbox 360, you stop there, and then you pick it up on Xbox One, and your save transfers? You mean like that, or?
Well, yeah, no, it means like if we play multiplayer, like he's on Call of Duty on the Xbox One, I'm on the 360. We can join on lobby together and play.
If I'm
Oh,
using
that's
the
cool.
360 app.
I thought what would have been good was as in like PlayStation, how they've got it. Like if you play
Cloud
the game
streaming.
on 360, the save, goes up into the cloud, and then you can pick up where you left off on Xbox One, because a lot of people have got a backlog, me especially. So
I'm
if
pretty
you-
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if they're doing like that cross lobby stuff, they'll be doing saves because they have got their own cloud saves,
be
haven't they? So I should
That'd
think
be
that's
absolutely
it as well.
fantastic. Yeah.
Right,
Cool.
cool. So yeah, that was a massive drop. Like, considering Sony's alternative is you can buy all your games again and you can stream them. This is native, so it's going to run better. And they showed Mass Effect, which was so nice. Like, it's a callback to the original when Mass Effect was an exclusive. That was nice. I like that. Next up was
Far
an.
better than PlayStation.
That's
now.
one thing I just want to neglect. At this moment, there is something that I have not been doing, and I now thoroughly regret it, and that is downloading the 360 games with gold.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ross said
you
that
gotta
to me.
do
That
that.
just made my heart break. I was like, crap, yes.
Oh,
Yeah. All you've
bless
got to
you.
do is initiate the download. You don't have to physically download it.
I know that.
And-
I've lost space.
The game
More
this month
space.
is FIFA as well, so you want to make sure we get that.
Do we? But yeah, next up was the announcement of an official Elite controller, which is amazing.
That, I mean, I don't know if anybody listening uses Scuff controllers, but they have their own sort of controllers with the paddles and trigger guards, and they can cost upwards of like £200. So Microsoft to bring out its own controller that you can change, like you can even change the thumbsticks, change the D-pad, change where you put the paddles, turn trigger stops on and off. I think that is a really, really good idea, especially for competitive shooters like Halo and Call of Duty and stuff like that.
I would be definitely picking up one of them for Halo 5 if it's out by then. It has to be out by then. That's probably what they were aiming it for. But yeah, anyone got any additional thoughts? I don't really think there's much to go into here.
It's a pro gaming controller. I'm not invested enough in online shooters to really invest in it, to be honest with you. But if a controller breaks or I feel as if I need a third, I would probably buy that over a general one.
It'll be expensive.
Yeah.
Did you notice there was no battery slot in the back?
Oh yeah. It'll be wired then? Well, yeah, it'll be wired because of latency.
No, I don't know if it'll be wired.
No.
It might be
He said,
charged.
I'm pretty sure he said wireless when they were announcing it.
So how will they
Yeah,
charge it?
Well, you just put the cable onto the top, like you do.
Oh right. Right.
I
must be
didn't
charged.
notice there was a battery pack, so it must come with a built-in battery. Or maybe I missed it.
Maybe. I don't know. Right. Next up was possibly my favourite thing, and this is why Microsoft was better than Bethesda's, because Fallout 4 was shown again. And then just to top it off, mod support on a console, something nobody said would ever happen, and Bethesda was just like, Psst, come on Microsoft, let's do it, and they were like, Psst, of course we will. So basically, Fallout 4 is going to be the game that everyone plays forever.
That is a lot of game. I'm sure you guys talked about it like a load yesterday, but that is a lot of game for your money, and that's what turns me off it a bit. It's a bit too much for me, but I think for people who love that series and love that game, they're going to get so much for their money, and they're going to have so much to do in it.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'm the same as Kev. I mean, I expressed my feelings about Fallout 4. Obviously, wasn't the general consensus, but I think it just feels like a mishmash of everything. But I may be saying that uneducated because I've never played Fallout 3. So,
Well, this is just a drastic departure from Fallout 3. I mean, yes, it slightly looks the same, but as a thing, it's completely different. There's metagame, which is tower defense. You've got vehicle combat to a degree. You've got jetpacks and powered suit.
it's got updated. You
And
can
it's
mod
only
your
just-
weapons. You can mod everything. So, is that what you are looking at from a Fallout 3 fan perspective?
Like, just the fact that I could go in
That's
to get.
fine then. That's fine.
I
Because
can
I'm
have
thinking.
and then just go.
If I'm saying, I'm reiterating the same thing from like Halo fans. I've never been a Halo fan. I've never been a Fallout fan. So I'm guessing with these iterations, they're calling it Fallout 4. They're calling it Halo 5 Guardians. They're catering to their fans, so it's not really meant to be for someone like me, which is fair enough. I just thought that was a mishmash of everything else. It looked like Dead Rising, it looked like Sims, it looked like everything else. But that's fine if that's what's you know. Actual fans of the series want, and I'm happy for you lot. But in terms of Fallout 4, yeah, there was new gameplay and that actually looked decent. That appealed to me more than what happened yesterday. There was actual
It was
proper
underwhelming, didn't you,
gameplay.
Bethesda's conference?
Yeah, it looked good. It looked good, to be
It
fair.
does look good.
Nothing that will, appeal to me, but it looked good.
Was anyone expecting Xbox to drop the exclusivity bomb?
I did.
No.
What, on Fallout?
Not the
Yeah.
complete exclusivity.
No, because they
DLC.
said yesterday coming to PS4, so...
Oh, did it? Okay.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
already announced.
I was expecting DLC.
I could see DLC,
Nothing
yeah. I could have saw
Yeah.
it. But mod support, if Sony don't have mod support, then that's a huge get. But I assume it is just for, both consoles will get mod support. It's just they
I
announced it.
don't know, because
No.
that sounds like Windows 10 architecture
Yeah, that's
to
what
me.
that was my thought.
Oh.
Windows 10, it's going to be compatible because of Windows 10, and I think it's going to open the floodgates for other games receiving it. I mean, what's to stop?
Yeah. Because
Well-
why else would they announce that controller, which has everything a PC game would want,
Yeah.
and a keyboard and...
That's a very good point there.
I thought
I
there
don't-
was something bigger going to be built off of that controller. 'Cause it's gotta be. Because maybe not now, but maybe when Windows 10, it's July 10th, is it? It's coming out,
29th, I
maybe
think he said.
29th or something like
Yeah.
that. Maybe after that, they're gonna... I think that update was really... You said that the Xbox 360 compatibility, but I think it's something to do with Windows 10, so I see it at maybe Gamescom, maybe.
Could
Something
be.
is announced to do with that.
Next up is Forza 6. We all knew it. It's coming September, as everyone pretty much guessed.
Cars.
Yeah.
Couple.
I'm so glad they didn't spend a lot of time on it because I'm not interested in the Forza actual series. I like the Horizon series. The Horizon series I feel is a lot more to my needs.
Yeah, I agree.
But it looks good. It looks pretty. It's coming September, so fans of the series, like Lucy says, keeps saying, it's the 6th installment. It's fans of the series will pick up this game.
Yeah.
Night
Next
Drive. Yeah.
Sorry. Next up is
Right.
Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2, which had probably one of the best trailers I've ever seen to Danger Zone, and it was just so fun. Like, yes, it was CG and we didn't see any gameplay, but if you played the first one, you can assume what the gameplay was,
Yeah,
and then the fact that they parodied the Earn games again with the Titan falling in, and he gets picked up into it. I was like, this is something special. We got something special, and obviously it was announced here. I'm pretty sure they announced Garden Warfare at the Xbox stage as well, didn't they? The
I
first one.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, I remember it being there. Yeah.
So that's really cool. I mean, I know me and Ross really enjoy Garden
I
Warfare,
love it. I think it's great.
so I'm really excited for this. It's a shame it's
It's
next
something
year.
I can play with my 4-year-old, that's why I love it.
Ah.
Because we can play the horde mode, the two of us, and have fun, and we're equally having fun. You know, that way it's not loading a level or doing it. It is challenging at times. It is a challenging. It's not a kids game only game, although it can look that way, and it can be quite challenging. I think it's good. I'll probably pick that up day one.
I think I might pick it up day one, but don't pre-order it, guys. Let's not pre-order games. So,
Yeah, I got
hey,
it immediately access, and I was surprised how much my butt was getting kicked during that game. It's not. You wouldn't think it's like a hardcore FPS. Well, it's third person, isn't it?
It's
But you
weird.
wouldn't
Isn't
thought
it? It's deceptively. I don't know what the does it. It's easy to play, hard to master.
Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
probably right.
It's
Yeah,
competitive.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
really competitive. Like,
Just
it's
turn
good.
off voice chat, because when you hear the people talking in that game, it's worse than COD, I tell you.
oh god, no, it is annoying.
Yeah.
Next up was a surprise. I didn't see this coming. Ubisoft come out on stage and announced a Division beta, which I'm sure Kev, you were excited about, right?
Oh, you're right. Well, don't you worry, I'll be having an Xbox One before that comes out. So you've got a date set in stone where I'm going to have it by.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I mean, I was interested. It's a beta, so it'll be free. So try before you buy. I'm happy about that. But I think the bigger news came in the fact that Rainbow Six Siege. Oh yeah, you get it.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get the birth Vegas games with it. Now come on, Rainbow Six
That's
Vegas.
Because those games are very good, even
So
though they're
good.
still older.
I'll tell you what that's an indication of, right? So, what in my mind, this is the way my brain works. When that happened, I went, right, backwards compatibility is going preview very, very soon, and it means it must be launched by October by the time this game comes out, because you don't announce something like that and don't have the backwards compatibility set up by then. So even though they said by the end of the year, I think that'll be in place for that release date for
Oh,
that reason.
definitely.
That's a selling point of that game.
Right. So yeah, we all cool. Ubisoft surprising everyone. That was a nice surprise, and it wasn't annoying. It wasn't tedious. It was just cool. It was nice to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Next up was this would have been a massive deal if it wasn't leaked. Dark Souls 3.
Yeah.
Like, it was a beautiful CG trailer, and obviously we can obviously if you know the Dark Souls franchise, you know what the gameplay is going to be. You do it so there's obviously some expectation here, and obviously the leak goes into it in more detail. But if this wasn't leaked, this would have been huge to come out on Microsoft stage, a traditional because considering Sony just had Bloodborne, which was FromSoft as well. If I'm not, yeah, it is FromSoft, isn't it? Yeah. So then it's just like, boom, we have Dark Souls 3 on our stage, and it's like, damn, son.
But
yeah.
Was there any exclusivity with that, or was it just?
Nope, it was just a thing to put a middle finger to Sony, except that obviously they paid for it, then it got leaked, and then so it's just like, well, we still have to do it because we paid for it. But
when was that rumored to come out? Early next year?
Yeah, early next year, definitely.
Yeah, so it's too late, essentially, to reveal that there's going to be some exclusivity. So yeah, pre was pointless, but as you said, they already paid for it. Already got
but good point. Speaking of rumors, Silent Hills wasn't there. That was a bullshit rumor. There you go.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I believed up to that rumor until they said billions of dollars.
That's when it was like, really, for Silent Hill? No.
You boys didn't believe Phil Spencer's tweet. I did. So
what
tweet did he say?
Remember, as Phil Spencer said.
Oh yeah, he denied it. He was like, oh yeah, it's not true.
We were like, oh no, it's true. He tells lies, but there we go.
What if it happens at Gamescom?
What? Yes.
Starting the rumor mill again. Xbox One has got Titanfall in the vault now. I mean, we knew it again. Like, this kind of got slipped out before. But I mean, this is perfect. Titanfall's a great game, and now people have no reason not to get it.
And the thing is that the season pass is still free.
Yeah.
Because it's been free for a while, so that is an excellent game to get free in the vault.
You're getting about 50 quid's worth of content for 20 quid if you just get it for Titanfall. Like, so.
And
Dragon Age
is Zombies.
And Dragon Age is coming.
Plants vs Zombies is in there, and yeah, Dragon Age is coming. They said this fall, didn't they?
Yeah, so, I believe it's also that's cool. I'm really glad I held off buying it now.
See, I didn't hear about the leak before E3, and I was actually shocked when they announced it, like you guys. So yeah, I think it's really good that they actually got that game, because that's something I definitely want to play, and it's definitely a good game.
Did you get it on 360 though?
No, I didn't bother, because when I knew I was getting Xbox One eventually, I'm saving those sorts of games.
Eventually, you still haven't got it, son.
I'll have it before. When's the Division beta out? I'll have it by then.
December. So.
Yeah, good luck.
Next up was something that pulled on my heartstrings so much, and it was a beautiful reveal of the rare replay collection. Oh my god, it was who just broke down and was like, this can't be real. I didn't believe it, and then it happened, and it's going to be about 25 quid, and it's 30 rare games. It's just beautiful. Battletoads. So technically Battletoads is coming to Xbox One.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's not a new game, but it's Battletoads. We got Perfect Dark. I assume Perfect Dark. Sorry, Lucy, go.
No, I'm asking you, which games are coming to it then?
There was Viva Pinata that they showed in the trailer, so I'm super hyped for that because that game's brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm not being sarcastic about that. I actually really did enjoy Viva Pinata.
It's a great game.
So hopefully the sequels are on there as well. But then there's Battletoads.
But that didn't look like it was part of it. Yeah.
I think GoldenEye's Nintendo in it.
That would
Conker was there, and Cameo.
Banjo-Kazooie.
Definitely Banjo. Do you think all the Banjos will be on there? I think they will be, won't they?
Yeah.
10,000 games sold. That's all I need.
And what was after that, Scott?
I'm still not over it.
It's still sinking in. Hang on, let me get over it.
You could just be like, my game of the year is 30 rare games.
Yeah.
What about their new one? Did you look at their new one?
Yeah. Oh god, yeah. We could move into that. Sea of Thieves. It is a pirate game, which I really wanted after Black Flag. We finally have a pirate game that looks kind of cool. Is anyone else excited for it?
Yeah, no. And the fact it's online, like, I really want to destroy your ship.
Yeah, I want to come on. I want to be a part of Ross's crew.
Yeah, and I'm going to destroy
his first man.
Scott will be on there. I'm sure Dave will come on my ship. Lucy, you up for joining my ship, part of my crew?
Dave wants to smash his ship in my ship. Star, but
This is a call to all Duck Hunters. Go with the winner. Come with us. We're going to smash
It
sports
It
shit.
was really good until I saw it was multiplayer. I was like, can't I play this on my own?
No.
I assume there'll be some
Oh.
aspect. Like, it's like Minecraft if you're in a server, I assume. Like, you could do your own thing.
I hope
Wait.
so.
It'd be better to be on a pirate ship with other people, I guess.
Don't you want to
Same
play with the
as-
Duck Hunters?
I would, but you know,
Pretty hurt my feelings.
just coordinating that is difficult in itself. I like
Juicy
games
Lucy the
where-
Winch.
Now we're just going to hunt down Scott. That's all we're going to do.
Yes,
Just
Yeah.
that's
control
over.
him.
Kill
That'll
Pirate Scott. Yeah.
So next up is Rise of the Tomb Raider. It's coming out November 10th, the same day as Fallout 4.
Delayed.
It's getting delayed.
Yeah.
It has to.
I think it will move forward.
I think they'll move forward. I think they'll bring that forward.
Do you think?
October,
Yeah. October.
Yeah.
They have to.
Be-
Where's Halo 5?
October
They-
27th, so the week
Oh,
before.
they're
Halo.
stepping on each other's toes, but okay, Tomb Raider
I
early.
can see them pushing it to December though.
First
Or the
week.
end of
No.
November.
December games do not sell well. Not at all.
Well, what about at the end of November?
I don't know. We're not
Possibly.
Crystal Dynamics. We'll leave that up to the Crystal Dynamics.
Yeah.
They can't launch the same day as it.
They can't. When is Black Friday? As long as it's before Black Friday, but after November 10th, they might be okay. But otherwise, not at all. Because
Right.
then their exclusivity would have made no sense at all. They
Yeah.
want to push units, so when they're cutting out 22 million consoles, okay, it wouldn't sell for everybody. Let's say 50% of that, that's like 11 million consoles. They would not release that, just for Xbox unless they want to cash in. Makes no sense whatsoever. So it's got to be October or late November, providing it's before Black Friday.
Right, moving on.
Yeah, because this will take longer than a 30-minute one. Isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite sad because I like the Tomb Raider reboot and I want.
It looked amazing
It
though.
looked fantastic. It looked great
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah,
My
it
wife,
looked beautiful.
this is the one, other than Gears, this is the one my wife said we have to get this. Right? She's like, we need to get this. She's like, that looks a lot of fun. And-
Side note: Ross isn't actually married; he's making it up. E3 2015. Well, that's just my notes. Well, I might still be drunk. Who knows? Let's talk. Let's finish off with the games, and then we'll end with HoloLens. So, Gears 4 is its official title. It looks pretty cool. Not much shown. No Marcus Phoenix, which is a shame because Ross loves him.
Guys, sorry, can I just say one thing?
Go for it, mate.
All right, if you can go. Yes! Oh my god, yes! It's the quietest my wife's been all since I've met her. It was. Yes, there's no Phoenix, but the atmosphere, the little.
Yes.
This is how much I noticed. They've changed the sound of the gun slightly, and it just sounded so nice. It sounded so much clunkier, and it just sounded brilliant, and it looked brilliant. And I could not
Unreal
wait to
4,
play it.
man.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is it meant to be a prequel?
No,
It's
it
not
can't be prequel. It's got a 4 after it.
Well, it's
I
still
know, but
No,
it
just-
looks like it's not Marcus Phoenix. It looks like the
Beard.
whatever the hell you call them.
Bed.
It's not Beardo because they say that each other's names in it, which I can't remember.
TJ or something.
JC, or fucking.
Yeah, Jay.
Kanye, it's fucking Kanye
Smart.
West.
It looks so
Kanye.
good though.
It does
that
look
was
pretty
what-
good.
The wind effects, the weather effects, everything about that just looked
Just
great from start
yeah,
to
just the
finish.
tone, as you said, Ross. Like it looks
Yeah.
sinister. It looks like what is this coming from the sky? Oh, it looks so good.
Yeah, but I am a proper Gears fanboy, so don't listen to me. I would have liked it if they just showed Marcus Phoenix naked on stage.
Same here, but it looks good. It looks good.
Next, the showed Fable Legends, and no one cared.
No, no.
And we still don't. I like
Carry on.
the chance for them to do something with that game was to say it's available now,
But
or
Yeah.
available 29
Yeah.
Windows
But-
10.
Available with Windows 10. Every Windows 10 device is.
Kev, you were trying to say?
I would just say, but Cersei Lannister narrated it. I'm pretty sure it was her.
It was just some other English
It
girl.
did,
eh?
it did sound like a. You've got a point. It did sound like it. It probably was her, to be fair. It wouldn't surprise me if it was. Ross, Ultimate Edition is announced for Xbox One. Only Gears
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
but the beta's gone live.
I've just got my Xbox Live message to download it.
Rub it in. Rub it in.
Hold on, where's that? Did you get specially invited or something? What's that about?
Ross
Oh, come on.
sucky suckied Phil Spencer's dick.
Oh, I
I've got
would
it.
have done that after today. Oh my god, that backwards compility announcement.
I can't
Oh, my
download
days.
it until all these podcasts are finished, though. So I hope the Duck Hunters realise my commitment to Out of Lives and the community by not downloading a Gears beta.
And the final bit of the news and stuff, because we're going to have to skip over the indies, unfortunately, which we will talk about later next week on the the post E3 show for our
How
actual
about
full 1 hour podcast.
Cuphead?
Okay, Cuphead's not an
Thank
indie.
you.
Cuphead is going to be the best game ever. Look at that
Thank
game.
you.
It's a masterpiece. It's a piece of art. It's not just a game. That is a
Thank
piece of
you.
art. It is a
The
piece of art.
developers drew every my frame. That's how amazing it is.
It's perfect. Like they committed to that art style.
They did, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially when they announced the
love that
release date. When it was like 1936, I think they said, and then 80 plus 80 years. I was like, that's great.
Take us out
So,
here,
yeah.
Scott.
Pardon? Yeah, that's how it. HoloLens looks great. Anyone disagree?
No, it does look amazing. Even though we all know eventually it's just going to be used for porn, but that's all good.
Yep. Wait, what? What? HoloLens is for porn.
Damn right.
Alright, Ross, anything to say on
Oh,
that?
that's VR.
My little boy freaked out. That's about it. But other than that, we said these podcasts will be 30 minutes long, and we're now sitting at 34, so time to take us out of here, Scott.
Okay, right. Thank you for joining us. We went a bit over on that. We all really enjoyed the Microsoft conference. It's really well done. I don't have anything negative to say. I mean, just that the Dark Souls 3 reveal was underwhelming because it got leaked. But a great show, and I really thank you all for joining me. And I'm not hungover or drunk anymore. So I've been joined by Kev.
Hello, bye. Goodbye, yeah. I'm
You
confused.
just did exactly what Dave did.
Dave did the exact same thing in all at once.
I was miles away.
I've been joined by Lucy. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And Ross.
Gears of War.
Yes, oh! Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you at here.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.